It's your daily dose of Donna. It's Monday, March 20th. Welcome, you guys. We are starting today with a bang. Holy moly. I have a couple big stories to talk to you about before I get into the thick of it all. We are breaking down this Vanderpump Rules trailer that just dropped, this midseason trailer that I have rewatched now, I think 7 times. Like, I can't get enough. It is so insanely provocative and amazing and good. For those of you guys that are just joining, and you don't know much about this podcast, I am a video coach, a former casting director. I help you build your personal brand. And I'm also obsessed with pop culture. So I started this daily podcast called Daily Dose of Donna. It's Monday through Friday, unless, of course, something happens, but it's Monday through Friday, short little episodes, big pop culture stories. And literally, like, I am trying so hard to move away from Vanderpump Rules, but I can't. I cannot move away from it because it is so mind-blowingly amazing and it just takes over. Like, nothing else matters. So we're going to get into the trailer in just a moment. But first, I need to want to shout out a couple of amazing reviews that I got over the weekend. And so if you guys are giving me reviews and 5-star ratings, thank you. That means the world. I've gotten a few more every single day. I get more. And over the weekend, I got one review. I'm going to read one review today and I'll read another one tomorrow. You need this daily dose. This is from Megan Accardo. Donna brings the energy and enjoyment with the show. It feels like we are having spicy margaritas and chatting about pop culture with all the serious business podcasts. This is a much needed pop of fun. Follow this show right now. Thank you so much, my girl, Megan. I am sick of business podcasts and marketing podcasts. That's why I like my pop culture podcast like this. Okay, so we are going to talk about Vanderpump, and I go live on TikTok when I record these episodes. And the one comment I just saw, I have to say, it says, "Ugh, I hate Vanderpump. You seem lovely, though." Well, number one, Rob, hi and welcome. Here's the thing about Vanderpump, and then I'm going to get into it, but if you have not watched any Vanderpump, and I went out with some girlfriends this weekend, both on Saturday and Sunday night. And on Saturday night, I was with 3 girls. Not one of them cared about Vanderpump Rules. I felt like I was in a different universe. Last night, I went out with another group of girlfriends, and one of them said, "What's a Vanderpump?" I'm like, Are we on the same planet? I am so obsessed with this stuff. So I get it. Like, it's really taking over my life. But a lot of people don't care about the show. And I get it. I get it if you don't care about the show. However, if you are looking for a show to deep dive and to, take a lot of your energy and excite, if you're needing something to kind of keep you busy and occupied, or something in the background while you're doing laundry or whatever, this is a show that you should be watching. You used to love it. You're just sick of it. Okay, you got to get back on the train. I think a lot of people watched it seasons 1 through like 4 or 5, and then they fell off, and now they have to get back. You have to get back. There's nothing better on TV. When I tell you, it is literally the best hour of the week. And we're all dying because it's once a week on Wednesday nights, and we can't watch it ahead of time. And so it's like literally, it's insane. Another comment just came in. "You're in a show? You look like the lady from Full House." Yes, I know I'm not on a show, unless you consider this the show. Yes, I have a podcast, but also everyone thinks I am Candace Cameron. If you don't know what I look like and you're just listening, go and find my Instagram or my TikTok. Literally, I get stopped in the street. Like, people think I'm DJ Tanner all the time. I am not. Okay. First of all, you guys, we have to talk about something. It's the elephant in the room. I have to talk about what happened over the weekend. I went out on Saturday night, had a great dinner at this local restaurant here in Los Angeles. It's called Oi Bar. The owner, his name is Jeff. Shout out Jeff. He's awesome. And he is a former writer on Friends and Reba and all of these different shows. And I actually worked on Reba. So we kind of connected through that. We start chatting. We have a great night. We're having fun. Then we go back. Then we go to Thai Show, which is another local Los Angeles restaurant, having a great time, having some drinks. We know the owner. He's hooking us up with some sake. That, like, shout out to Thai Show. Shout out to Oi Bar. If you live in Los Angeles, if you're like in the Valley area, this is the spot. These are spots you got to go to. Come home, feeling good, little buzzed. Look at my phone, and I have a notification. You guys, Paris Hilton is now following you, it says. I'm sorry, what? Paris The Paris Hilton is following me on TikTok? Yes, she is. 8.3 million followers she has, but she only follows about 3,000 people. And I am one of them. And I died. So, this podcast, Daily Dose of Donna, I break down pop culture. And if you guys watched or listened to last week's episode, there was one episode where I talk about Paris Hilton's new memoir that I'm listening to and loving. And she talks about how she had this like really weird relationship with her eighth grade teacher. And so I break it down. She finds the TikTok, she comments on it, then she follows me. What? So then I created another TikTok, of course, yesterday morning saying, like, Paris Hilton, like, we're both moms here in LA. You want to be mom friends? And she commented on that. So, Paris, you got to get on Daily Dose of Donna. We got to get Paris as a guest on this show. Don't you guys agree? I mean, she is amazing. She's going to be at the Grove in LA, which is a local mall, signing the book tomorrow night, Wednesday night. I'm like, should I go? Should I be like one of the masses? Or I don't know if I can do that. I don't love big crowds like that. I mean, maybe Paris, if you're listening to this, maybe you get me like a little VIP, like a press package. I'll be in there in a heartbeat. Okay. So let's move on. And we got to talk about the Vanderpump Rules trailer, which is literally, there's no other story that like comes close in my opinion. I mean, there's a couple, but this is the one that will blow me away like from now until forever because holy shite, you guys. In this trailer that just got released this morning, it starts off with like this kind of spooky, eerie music that's like a little bit like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like makes you kind of like, what are we about to watch, right? And you see Brock and Sheena kissing at their wedding. You see Ariana and Katie getting their new space for their sandwich shop. You see all these like incredible things. And then all of a sudden, we start to see what's been happening. Okay. We start to see Ariana and Tom going at it and yelling, and Tom crying, and Tom saying, I think we both could have tried harder. And then at the end, and this was the moment that like blew me away. At the end, Tom is in his kitchen, their kitchen. Ariana's sitting in the living room. Tom is opening a cabinet and he goes, you want something? I'm assuming this is right before they're having the conversation that got recorded about their relationship. You want anything? And she goes, for you to die. I mean, number one, the editors of Vanderpump Rules trailers need to get an Emmy. Editors in general for reality shows need to get Emmys. They are so good at what they do. They nail, like, forget best editing in, cinematography, like, forget the Oscars. We don't, no. We need a reality show category for best editing, and Vanderpump Rules would win. It's so good the way that it draws you in. Now, there is a scene where I am very on the fence because you see a little moment where Tom is bending over and kissing someone in bed. You don't see the girl's face. My guess, well, I thought it was Raquel Rachel because he looks so like happy and in love and just like smiling at her. And I have not seen him and Ariana have an emotional moment this entire, like for 5 years. Have you? Have you guys seen? I don't believe Tom and Ariana actually like really listen. I think they loved each other. I think they were like very close. I think they were confidants. I don't think that they had a physical relationship. I mean, I think he said they've had sex like 3 times, 4 times in a year or something. That's not a relationship that you want to be in, like a romantic relationship. So I just was like kind of when I saw him go down for that kiss, I was like, I don't remember him ever kissing her like that with this like smile. You guys have to watch it. Now we have to do some investigative reporting here, okay? Because in the background of that kiss is a blue or like green blue wall. Do we know if Tom and Ariana have a green blue wall in their bedroom? That's how we're going to know if that kiss was Raquel Rachel or Ariana. I'm going to do some research after this and I'll let you guys know. Now, there was another moment where Raquel is saying, I don't regret our relationship. You don't see who she's talking to. I'm 99% sure she's talking either to James or about James. Because I don't believe that Raquel Rachel has filmed in a public setting. We would know about that. She's sitting at a public restaurant, like there's too many boots on the ground. We would all know that Raquel Rachel filmed a scene with Tom, whatever, whatever. So I don't believe that that was about that. Now, there was another moment where Sheena and Raquel Rachel are sitting there and they're like making earrings or something, and Sheena goes, "Oh my gosh, I used to be the home wrecking whore. Then it was Lala, and now it's you." And they're laughing. That is also not about Sandoval because Sheena and Raquel Rachel are not talking anymore. So that was clearly a joke about Schwartzy. It is really, really an interesting situation. Like this trailer, I don't think it's ever been like this ever in a reality show. Like the way the numbers of that show are so high. The numbers for Watch What Happens are so high. Every podcast I do about Vanderpump Rules, the numbers are high. Every TikTok I do, the numbers are high. Like people are dying to talk about Vanderpump. We can't get enough. We can't get enough. I think it's because we all feel like we are those people in this weird way. Like we've all been the Ariana, or we've been the Raquel, or we've been the Tom, or we've been the Sheena. Like they're so relatable in a weird, effed up way. Now, I am not any of those people at 42, but or 41, I'm still 41. But like in your 20s, you either got cheated on, was the cheater, was the friend of the girl who cheated, had a friend who got cheated on. Like we've all had that kind of relationship with someone. So it feels so crazy relatable. Thank you so much for all the likes, Rob Don. 1, 2, 3. So I want to know if you guys have watched the Vanderpump trailer. I want to know if you guys, what you feel about it. I want to know, does it make you just like now want to keep watching? I've been really trying to catch up on old episodes of Vanderpump again, doing the rewatch, but I'm just busy. I haven't had a lot of time for TV. So I'm like almost done with season 2, and it's bananas. Like the amount of scenes that Tom Sandoval has had on the show in just the few, like in just the couple seasons that I'm rewatching, that are so appropriately. I mean, he's already cheated on his first girlfriend, like, but he's also so emotional and just wants to be loved. And he's with Kristen, who doesn't want to give him any affection in the scene, and then later he ends up being with Ariana, who also doesn't. Like, it's a very interesting. Like, I wonder exactly what's going on there. So interesting. And I will keep watching and I will keep reporting back. And if you guys are listening to this episode and you love it, make sure to subscribe, follow the show, and make sure to give me a 5-star rating, please, 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 and a good review. And of course, follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm breaking all this stuff down in my stories every day. And we're going to talk about Daisy Jones and the Six later this week because I'm starting to watch that. We're going to be talking about Demi Lovato and this new documentary that she's producing all about child stars. If you know what I have gone through with my discovery of child stars and working alongside girls like Demi Lovato, this will be an interesting thing. Thanks you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing Monday. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.